broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing aftershows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Markeia McCarty, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey everyone, and welcome to AFTERBUZZ TV's after show for SmackDown. Thursday night SmackDown. I'm still not used to saying that. It's funny. I am Kaori Takee, and you can tweet us all week long right now. Hashtag ABTV SmackDown. And also, my friends over here, starting with the lovely lady Markeia. Introduce yourself.
Hey everyone, Markeia McCarty. You can find me on Twitter at Markeia McCarty, MarkeiaMcCarty.
MCC, you know me. I have to do it.
You have to?
I have to.
I mean, damn.
We do a Sailor Moon show together. I'm like, MCC, yo, what's up?
I'm waiting for the rap to happen.
It's one day she's just gonna break out. It's gonna be like a verse. It's gonna be like when you watch Fresh Prince and that second verse that nobody ever knows comes on. That was on like 2 episodes ever. Yeah, it's just like that.
And you are
DuckTales.
Predictions, other than the predictions champ.
Predictions champion, amazing man extraordinaire, all of that good stuff. Rome the ruler in the house as always. How you guys doing?
And engineering for us, we've got Mark Donica.
Yeah, it's me. I'm not dead.
He's not dead.
I didn't kill him
not
this
dead
week.
yet.
No, he did not. All right,
kill him.
guys. So let's speed on because we have to talk about SmackDown, and then we are going, since we are the home show, after show, we are going to talk about Extreme Rules.
All right.
Hopefully that will stay on SmackDown. I'll be happy with that. I'll be happy with that.
I'll just F5 whoever.
I want to see that. Like, I really want to see that.
I could literally F5 every single host that works on AfterBuzz.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
The hobo might be able to do something to weasel his way out of it.
Could. I've been in the ring with him a few times though.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see.
I've seen him wrestle. He's got a lot of back hair, so that's a little.
Yeah, just grab it, yank and buy it.
You can just yank it.
If you're looking for a manager, I'm available.
Or ballet. Hey,
I'm manager material.
That's
Sorry.
it. She knows it.
Sorry.
All right, guys. So
Sorry, not sorry.
let's talk real quick about the today. SmackDown starts off with Seth Rollins in the ring, and then in comes Kane. Kane kind of teases him about wanting to have a match with him. Says, no, I'm just kidding. You're gonna have a match with Dean Ambrose, and then all it ends up being is Luke Harper, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. So it's like the Shield and Luke Harper all over again for the main event.
Security.
What do you
Rollins
think?
security.
Yeah. What do you think of the culmination? We're not going to talk about the main event just yet, but what do you think of the culmination of like the promo of this happening? I thought it was a good one.
I did. I thought it was a strong intro, you know? I'm enjoying Rollins on the mic. For a while, I didn't.
Me too.
But
really?
He kind of he spit some stuff that I understood. I was like I related with it. With how he's going after Kane. He's like, Master of Keys.
Yeah.
You know, Guardian of the Galaxy. I was like, oh, man, look at you. Look at you. You're in your element, and I love it.
I think Seth is a great WWE World Heavyweight Champion. I think he's great.
I was just waiting on them to call him the Keymaster. I was looking for a Ghostbusters reference. But it was pretty good. The entire dynamic between them was great. The whole lay down angle, you know, I lay down for you. It's only fair. Yeah, you lay down for me. And the hesitation, that was one of the few times I've seen Seth Rollins' acting skills go, whoa, wait a minute. What was just, I could almost see the wheels weren't even turning. It was the full character going, I really don't want to kneel down.
But he was good.
But, he was really good in that moment. I loved that.
It made me a little bit uncomfortable, which I enjoyed.
Yeah. I didn't like to see the WWE champion going down like that, but
Cena wouldn't have done it.
Oh, I liked how he was calling out Kane for being all corporate now, saying like, look, you pretty much don't have your Kane anymore. That mask is gone. You're just corporate Kane. You're in a suit. Calling him out. I kind of like this. Love-hate or love-hate relationship that they're having.
And I loved him giving a shout-out to Stephanie when he's like, fired!
Yeah.
Like, that was glorious.
I was like, oh, they're not in the building?
And can someone tell me, I think I must have missed it, how did Rollins lose his shirt when they started fighting.
Oh, he took it off.
Oh, he took it
Yeah.
off. Okay, then I missed that.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like all of a sudden he was shirtless. I was like, wait, what?
You know, I think I blinked too, and I looked back up and was like, wait a minute. What?
I was staring when he was taking off his shirt.
Of course you were.
Yeah, Dean
Thank
Ambrose
you.
came down, and then Luke Harper was there, and then when Luke Harper was standing there, Seth was like, all right, time to take it off. And I appreciate that. Magic Mike. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so let's talk about the next match. Neville and Dolph Ziggler against Sheamus and Wade Barrett. What do you guys think of Sheamus and Wade Barrett together? I think it kind of works. You guys
I think it just works for this.
Yeah.
I think because of who's on the other side of the ring when you have Neville and you have Ziggler, both not horribly tall guys. I mean, Ziggler's like 6 feet, Neville's like not 6 feet. So when you have that dynamic, I mean, to put across the ring from them, Sheamus, who's like 6'3", 6'4", and then Barrett,
His
who's
new look.
yeah, with his mohawk that makes him 6'7".
At least it makes him interesting.
Yeah, what do you think about the Pirates of the Caribbean little braids coming?
I thought you were about to say the Pirates of Penzance.
I think it's very Celtic of him, and it's a really great way to freshen up his gimmick, because it makes him a lot more interesting.
Makes him look like a video game character to me, which I
really
always
does.
enjoy.
Yeah.
I always like that. And then like what I liked about this match is because you had Ziggler and Neville, and then
the
Barrett.
two big guys.
It was,
Yeah.
And you know how Neville's just kind of like a magical creature anyway. To me, it was like elves
Neville.
versus orcs.
I mean, with
Yeah.
that name, he has to be a magical creature of some effect. But what do you
Triple
guys think?
flips in the ring.
The
Oof.
fact that he beat Wade Barrett with his arrow, do you guys think that Neville is going to be a number one contender for the IC belt? Because I don't know. I feel like
That's a hard one. With all of his time in NXT and as good as he was there, he's definitely on a different level now. So will he be phenomenal? Yes. Will he be... Sorry, AJ Styles. Will he be... I mean, he's an amazing talent. He can do some things that nobody else can do.
Oh, God, yes.
The problem is there's so much more going into it when you're on that level. Look,
Yep.
size, speaking ability.
Yeah.
All of that will come into play. So we'll find out if he will be a good Intercontinental Champion one day or not. I mean, right now, he's going to have to... I mean, he's going to be the phenomenal guy that all the kids are going to love and a lot of adults are going to love because he's so flashy and everything
Yep.
he does. He's what I like to call... His moveset is sexy. Everything he does is like, okay, that looks great. That looks great, too.
Oh my
very
God.
true.
Yeah.
He's so disciplined with what he's doing too, but it looks so organic and like quick.
Yeah.
And then of course his finishing move. Oh, stop,
Yeah.
man!
I
Stop,
love
but
his
don't
finishing
stop.
move.
Don't ever stop.
Why are you guys limiting it to just the Intercontinental Championship? I would love to see him take on John Cena in an open challenge.
I mean, that just triggered because he beat Wade Barrett, who was the previous IC.
Yeah.
That's why I thought
just
about that.
think he needs more build before he's ever gonna be on that level.
I will say that he's come out of the gates with a pretty damn good momentum.
Yeah. He had
I
one of
really
the-
think so.
Yeah, he had one of the better debuts of anybody coming out of NXT.
Yes.
So he's coming out. They're feeding him the right guys. These guys are pumping for him. They're working for him. Everybody wants him to succeed. Now, like I said, the question is going back to what Mark said. Do I ever see him with the heavyweight championship belt? No, that's a completely different story.
Because is it his size that makes you?
It's not just because of his size. I know what they like to put out there. It may all change when Triple H completely takes over. But right now, the Fed likes guys. They always want, because, okay, as a casual fan, let me put it that way. Let me bring it down to the casual fan level. If you're a casual fan and you're watching WWE, just flipping by it, would you want to see a guy that looks just like you? Or a guy that's like, oh my God, who's that?
For me, it's like I want a girl that looks like me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sad AJ's gone, because I related to her. See?
And that's the
Understandable.
problem. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the
Understandable.
WWE is shuffling with right now. That's the internal argument about. That's how Daniel Bryan started.
Sure.
It was okay. Part of the office is saying, well, he's 5'8", and the other part of the office is saying, but listen to the people. He's phenomenal. What are we gonna do?
The energy whenever there's a yes chant. Oh, don't even get me started.
Kind of like, well, I wonder what's his fate. I mean, now that he's slightly injured, what's going to happen there? There's a lot happening. WWE's
Yeah.
always changing.
There
Those wheels
is,
are
there
always
is.
turning.
That's why it's a magical company.
Yes.
Yeah, like when Sheamus asks, "Are you not entertained?" We are.
We are.
We are, dude.
we definitely are. All right, so next match was the Divas match. Naomi defeated Natalya. What'd you guys think?
I understood why. You know, I mean, she's going up against Nikki for the Diva Championship.
Yeah.
Like, as soon as the match started, I already knew, you know, but I was entertained with it. You know, they were two athletes going at it in the ring. And I will say that turning Naomi heel in that way, I kind of wondered for a while, you know, would they do it? You know, are they going to keep her face and that? But, you know, with her kicking the opponent when they're down and all the butt shaking.
I'm
There's
digging
a lot
it.
of butt shaking
I'm
happening
digging it.
now.
I have a
lot
feeling,
more
I mean,
butt.
and you're...
That rump is a deadly weapon.
Oh, yes. And I know you're a pro wrestler, obviously, duh, because, you know, you're awesome, but
Thank you. Thank you very much.
do you think it's more fun playing heel, or...
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Because you can see her having so much fun with
Yeah.
it. So.
Now, as a heel, you get to do so much more. You get to mess with the people in a way that you can't when you're a face. You get to say things that you can't say. You get to wrestle a way that you can't wrestle when you're a face. At least you should. I'm still an old school guy, so I like not necessarily clear lines, because I mean everybody can be colored with shades of gray, but when it comes to the two styles in the ring, there are things that faces do and there are things that heels do, and they shouldn't cross. At least that's always been my belief. That's what I was taught, and that's what I like to see. So I mean, to each his own, but yeah, being a heel, yeah, I love it. I mean, I was a heel out here I just finished a run as a heel out here in California.
I
Nice.
think we as viewers love watching heels too. There's just a certain amount of just entertainment and anti-joy watching them. It's like,
Yeah.
We love to hate. Love to
yeah, I
hate.
mean, everyone's always like, John Cena, if you turn heel, well, everyone will like you then, or you know,
Yeah.
like whatever.
And that's
Cena can't
probably
turn
gonna happen. That's
Cena can't
whenever
turn
he
heel.
turns, I
Still
almost
think that's gonna
predict it.
happen.
It'd be more of that whole Superman with red kryptonite kind of a thing
Yeah.
that happens, where he'll, I don't know, get hit in the head hard enough, or Kane, a Big Show, will sit on his head, and then all of a
Yeah.
sudden he's making
Yeah.
weird choices.
He's had moments of teasing us here and
Yeah, he
there.
has.
And then when he does those like heel-ish promos, those are great, but I don't see him turning heel anytime soon.
I think the people love it when he does tease it because they know he's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
So it's just like
Except for you,
hold on.
you're like, oh, this is it. This is it.
I know it's not gonna. He sells too much merch. He sells too much merch, so I understand. But if the day ever comes, it's gonna be a Hulk Hogan level turn.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna get the vitriol that Hulk Hogan got. I don't know if they're gonna fill the ring with trash, but it's gonna be great when if it ever happens.
It would be great. It would be a moment in history.
Got that
That's his
right.
Hall of Fame move. No, I'm just kidding.
What did you guys think about the Tough Enough announcement? Where
Dude,
it's
I want
you know,
in. I want in.
60 seconds or less, just send in that video.
Yeah.
Come on, Ron. Let's go in the ring. I want in.
Hey, yo, we can go in the ring anytime.
Let's go.
I mean, with Tough Enough, I'm happy it's coming back. It's another
Yeah,
avenue to
me too.
reach. Yeah, it's definitely another avenue to reach the WWE. I got friends who were on the show in the past. Russell guys who was on the show in the past.
There's some that are still around. Cameron's still around. Who else is still around? There's just a couple.
Yeah, the key is to not win. You don't want to win the show. No, you need to either leave first. You got to be first eliminated, or like third to
It seems
last.
like that's how
second.
every talent
Yeah.
show is, though. You
Yeah.
know, the underdog's the one that people still remember. Like, man, you should have won, so let's just keep buying your albums. That's usually how it
You
works.
think they said that about Cameron?
No. Chingo chingo. All right, let's talk about Ryback versus Rusev. What do you guys think of this match?
Well, you know, Ryback versus Rusev. These two huge guys in the ring.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really feeling Ryback lately with his, you know, feed me more. And I remember when he was in the corner and he's just filling that corner with like, feed me more.
Yeah.
Feed me more. And I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
just like that,
man.
Markeia.
Yeah.
Just exactly like that. Yeah, that's exactly how he does it.
There's like 60 seconds for tough enough.
Yeah, that's my entire 60. No, it's just like wow, how does this guy fit through doors at this point? He is so huge, you know. And then him going up against Rusev was like two mountains going up against each other.
I imagine they would hurt each other just by like bouncing off each other and all that stuff. But you know,
there's a lot of muscle padding there.
It's a lot of man. It's a lot of man in the ring.
I did understand how it ended though, with like Rusev just like kind of snapping and then, you know, using the chain. Can't use the chain, man.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, he lost, and it's like what his second loss in this week before Extreme Rules, or it was like his second loss ever right before Extreme Rules.
I'm not sure.
Something
I'm
like that. I
not
remember
sure
the
either.
commentator saying something like
It
that.
wasn't ever. He's lost before, just not the whole big deal with WrestleMania was it was his first time being pinned. He's lost by
right,
DQ.
right.
He's lost by count out. He's lost by a lot of different ways.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well,
if
then this didn't really count.
I don't know if this is sarcasm, but AJ0314 says Ryback versus Rusev, the match that should have been at Mania.
Lana on a pole match.
Yeah.
Pole
What's
match.
going on with the whole Lana thing? You guys noticed like
Making
in
a
the
movie.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah.
I noticed, like, even in the promo thing, like, her picture is getting smaller and smaller behind Rusev.
Oh, yeah? Well, he's starting to be able to stand alone. And you know what? It's actually working. Because you know I don't really like Rusev very much. But lately, he's gotten some improvement on the mic. And he's growing on me, I got to say.
Some of the ADR magic happening for you.
Yeah, a little bit. Like there's less focus on the hot chick, and there's a little more on him. I think that helps because he's forced to kind of prove himself. Which
Yeah,
is
he's
good.
got to be more. Whenever
Yes.
they take your valet, your manager, whatever you want to call it, piece away, you gotta step up and show yourself even more. You
Yeah.
gotta fill that void.
Otherwise, you're a Fandango.
Oh,
The company's really hot on Lana right now. The company's really hot on Lana right now, being a face of the company. So they're trying to turn her without lessening Rusev at all.
Yeah.
It's
Nice.
working. It's pretty effective.
Yeah, I love her on the mic.
So-
Keep her.
All right, guys. So Kofi Kingston
Yay.
beat somebody important to
The
me.
Neon Clan.
Named Cesaro. I'm sorry, Cesaro. So New Day and Tyson Kidd were meanwhile crap ton of interference during this match.
Well, before we even talk about that match, you have to talk about that promo.
Yeah.
All right.
You're talking about the primetime players one, or are you talking about
I'm talking about the New
way?
Day. Starting this whole, everybody needs to do more clapping thing. I think they're all playing them as crazy, deranged, positive characters now.
I think they're going Bo Dallas with them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I saw.
To.
It's
They
working.
have to.
It's making us being like, okay, now I'm actually tuning into what the New Day's about, or might be turning into.
Interesting.
They have some depth now. It's something to them now. They look like the Neon Clan. I don't know why. They look like a cult of neon.
Black light.
But yeah, it really is like screaming for it. But at the same time, the whole everybody needs to do more clapping and stay positive, and with those huge fake smiles.
Yeah.
I know one day they're gonna crack.
Yeah, the tone of voice too that they're using now.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, all right, I'm getting it, and I've already had it with Bo Dallas, so I'm totally feeling this. I can relate to this too.
I was just waiting on Bo to come out.
So what do you think? What do you think about the match itself?
I mean,
I'm not happy, but it's fine.
of course,
Of
you're
course you're
not.
not. I mean, you see Cesaro and joy sparkles the air.
Yes, true. Okay, let's go.
Wow, I'm surprised you survived the second match with Dolph, Neville, and Barrett, and then Sheamus. But
I know that was tough. Wade Barrett's pretty
Did he bring it down
bomb.com
for
too.
you? Yeah, see, I thought those three would do it for you.
Like
Anyway,
2 humps. I'm like, oh, again. All right.
Yeah. Well, with it, it was a match. Even going into it, I wasn't completely certain like who would end up winning, but since it seems like they're trying to push New Day a bit more. So yeah, I see why that Trouble in Paradise from nowhere hitting the sweet spot,
Yeah.
taking out
that was
Cesaro.
nice.
I could see that.
Well, Kofi and Cesaro always have great matches together.
Well, they know each
they're
other
both,
very well.
and they're
you
both
know.
great wrestlers.
I mean, they
Yeah.
complement each other really well with Cesaro's strength and Kofi's, high-flying abilities. It just works really well in matches. All right, so main event of the night, Reigns and Ambrose, who end up defeating Rollins and Luke Harper when Reigns uses his spear. What'd you guys think of this one?
Well, with this one, it was it was the main event of SmackDown. I felt like they definitely represented that way, and it did come off that way too.
I'm happy seeing the Shield together and Luke Harper.
Yeah, that one of my favorite moments was when Dean Ambrose had Seth Rollins in the corner with his arms behind his back, and then like Reigns could get hit happy on him.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, this is so sweet. This is like if you had like rewinded like a year ago, be like, there's no way this would have happened. This is like fan fiction.
All I want to see is a triple threat of the Shield. And I just got to say, they've successfully managed to, split the Shield apart, and each one of them, even Roman Reigns, I like Roman Reigns, they're good in their own right. They're really, really good.
Well, have you noticed what's happened since WrestleMania?
Yeah.
Roman's not hated as much anymore.
I know. They did something right.
He's not hated as much. They flipped the storyline perfectly. That's why I saw it coming a year ago, because it was too perfect. It was you got Reigns headed to Mania, obviously. You had Rollins with the case, and then you had Ambrose just doing what Ambrose does.
Lunatic Fringe.
Yeah. So there were a lot of dives tonight, too.
I never would have thought that Dean Ambrose would have been my favorite Shield member coming out, but he really is.
You like crazy boys, don't you?
I love crazy
crazy dudes.
No, I was kidding. No.
She digs crazy dudes.
Yeah. Well, the Joker has a certain kind of draw to him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
I understand.
He's wild. All right.
Wow, she took it to the Joker.
Well, he is. He's like a Joker character to me.
Would you?
Oh no! I wouldn't for
You wouldn't?
like Joker, but it's like Joker has a certain kind of draw because
Joker style.
Yeah, because he's the complete opposite of Batman
very
with all of his
interesting.
his
Go on.
discipline and his rules. I mean, who would be the closest thing to Batman right now?
Who has a better chance with you, Batman or the Joker?
Batman.
Oh my gosh,
Joker.
Batman. Okay, that's why we would have a great date night, because I'll take Batman and you can take Joker.
Yeah, because it's
totally
like, am I a Harley Quinn or am I more of a Catwoman? It's like,
A little bit of both.
I think
I'm
I'm
a
more of a
little bit of
Catwoman.
both. Perhaps a bit more Catwoman, just because I know Batman, his job will always get in the way, while Joker will give you as much of him as he can.
What about you, real quick? Harley Quinn or Catwoman? Who would you? Hey, you
Catwoman.
asked us. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
And in the chat, I just wanted to give a shout out to Angie, because she's always sending us baby pictures, but she just said in caps,
yeah, Angie.
Roman Reigns is hot.
Thank you.
Represent ladies, yes.
Thank-
Yes, we love your baby
Thank you
pictures,
for telling
Angie.
us that Roman Reigns is hot.
The tone of the show just took a left turn. It is fantastic.
Didn't expect
We're
that.
moving back in. We're moving. Anything
back in.
that you guys want to talk about regarding SmackDown? Because I actually want to move into Extreme Rules predictions next.
I want to talk about the Primetime Players
Do it.
promo. That,
Yeah.
Do it.
Yes, please.
how you guys felt about that. I mean, I liked seeing Titus O'Neil and Darren Young together again, and look very different from how they were before. And I enjoy the concept of okay, yeah, so they're not going to be a tag team going into the ring, but how about we use them as a promo kind of a thing? And I thought that they were having a lot of fun with it, and I thought that it could go somewhere. But I'm kind of curious what you guys felt about it. I mean, it was a little bit too jokey, but I still
That's how
liked
they kind
it.
of are, though.
Yeah.
The primetime players usually just have a humor angle to them, and it just it's always that. It just remained throughout. So
Yeah. Here's the deal with me. Big T is a beast. Okay, that dude is gigantic, and Ricardo Rodriguez told me himself that there's only been a few people who could literally pick him up in a baby cradle position from him laying on the ground. And Ricardo's not small, guys. And he said Titus O'Neil was one of those people. He came over at the Performance Center one day and just literally just picked him up like a baby, carried him to the corner, and sat him on the top rope. Patted him on the head and walked off as a joke. But he deadlifted a guy that weighs about 220 pounds. So it's like, okay, just that's major strength. And Darren Young's always been Darren Young. It's good to see with this new iteration of the Primetime Players that he's talking a little bit more.
Yeah,
he's showing a lot more personality, and I like his new look.
Yeah,
actually, he's got a
right?
dope new look going on. So the Primetime Players didn't get enough of a fair shot the first time. They didn't get enough of a run, I thought, because the people were into them. I want to see more. I want to see them get a chance to go at Cesaro and Kid. And,
I do too.
Yeah. Hopefully get a title run at some point.
Yeah. So, well, speaking of Cesaro Kid, I think they're a really good tag team.
Yeah, they just
Oh, yeah,
like
they are.
Gosh, they're
they fill
kicking
each
ass.
other's, niches.
Yeah, and
everything.
it's
So
giving,
like,
more, leverage for Natalia. It just works. I'm really liking what they're doing there.
I did like seeing her coming out to the ring by herself for once.
She's been doing a little bit here and there,
Yeah.
but I
think
dig it.
did she steal all the pink that you used to color your hair?
She did. That's why my hair is purple.
Yeah, I thought so.
like-
Hey, I don't mind. I like it.
All right, so let's move on to some predictions.
Your AfterBuzz
Whoa,
TV
music.
predictions.
All right, so Extreme Rules is coming up this Sunday. Wondering, will Rome still hold the AfterBuzz title? Probably not, but more likely in odds than Christian Rosenberg.
That's true.
So we're going to get predictions down so he won't finagle the four of us during the weekend to get our
please
predictions
stop
going.
emailing me, Rosie. Damn it.
So I'll write them down right here. So first, Kid Cesaro versus New Day. Who do you guys think is going to win and why?
Kid Cesaro, and the reason why is Kid Cesaro.
Yeah, I'm going to go Kid Cesaro. I don't think New Day's ready. Well, they're ready, but it's just not going to happen. Okay.
Yeah, I think they have to have a bit more of a push, and they've run out of time for that push. So I think it's going to be Cesaro Kid.
Okay.
We're still figuring out what New Day is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But next time around, who knows?
But they
Yeah.
will
Yeah.
probably have a good match. I mean, we kind of got a taste of that today. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Mark, do you want in on this, or do you want?
I would love to. I think Cesaro are going to win by DQ. I think New Day is
Okay.
finally going to snap and lose by just losing themselves.
Ooh, which one do you think out of the three is going to be the snapper?
Xavier Woods. He's been showing a little bit more signs of duress than the rest of them.
He has.
Yeah. All right. So the Divas Championship is on the line. Nikki Bella versus Naomi. Who do you think is going to win?
I think it's still going to be Nikki. Just
okay.
Naomi doesn't have, she hasn't had that huge of a push just yet, but I love that she's getting a shot at it. I'd love to see it, on her waist, but I don't know. I think they're still going to keep Nikki with it.
Okay. I am going to say I'm going to vote Naomi because that's what I want. So I'm going to go with what I want, and I'm going to say Naomi. Even though I think Nikki's going to maintain deep down.
You think
but-
Nikki's gonna really? Mark, go ahead.
All right. I think Naomi's going to win because while the Usos are separated, I think they want to use her and maximize her as a solo player as much as possible until they turn her back to being a face. So if they really are they keep flip-flopping the Bellas, then Naomi's got to win the championship.
Okay.
Interesting. Like that take.
All right. And Rome.
I'm also calling for a title change. Because what other way to help build up the rest of the division than to put the belt on one of the most badass females that you have?
Hell
Yeah.
yes.
And
She's really
everyone's
good.
gonna just be so excited. We've been waiting for this for a long time, even
Yeah.
just for her to have a title match.
She deserved it years ago, and now, unfortunately, she had the injury that took it away. But now she's ready. She's fresh. She's got a new take on her character.
Yep.
Let's go with it because it's kind of still where it is right now.
And side note, I would love to see how this comes into fruition on Total Divas. But anyway. Okay, how about Roman Reigns versus The Big Show?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman Reigns.
Yeah, I'm going rings with that.
All right.
Roman Reigns.
Yep.
All right, that's unanimous. What about Dean Ambrose versus Luke Harper in apparently this Chicago street fight?
Actually, I'm a big fan of the Luke Harper.
Luke Harper,
I'll
okay.
be completely honest.
Was that after your interview, or
That was, I kind of liked him before, but like after the interview, it's like, he's great on the mic. He's a really funny person, and he can, throw his stuff around in the ring, but I still think Ambrose is going to win.
I think Ambrose is going to win as well.
Thought you was going somewhere else with that.
I
for a
know. I
minute.
was like,
Throwing stuff around. Wait a minute. What type of show is this?
Wait, stop. You know what I meant.
Oh, we got to get a little bit raunchy on AfterBuzz SmackDown.
this is what SmackDown's about.
I'm going to also go with Ambrose.
All right.
Ambrose, but I think Harper's going to give him a hell of a match.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay. Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus. Let's let the boys go first.
Mark, you lead on this.
You do this.
Because this is a match everybody wants to see. I think this fight is a match that everybody wants to see, but this gimmick has got everybody confused. The gimmick is really the only thing that's keeping me from like being able to see who I think will win. I think because of Sheamus's just new attitude, he should really have a win for his first pay-per-view back. So I'm going to say Sheamus.
Yeah, okay.
Sadly, I agree. Because one, like he said, Sheamus is back. It's a kiss my arse match. It's even named it. Yeah, it's in his accent. And
I mean, how bad would it look if he came out with this new look and all of a sudden look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's the fact that Dolph always gets close to something good. And then it gets taken away. So I'm going to go ahead and continue the Mikey Whipwreck thing and say it's going to go to Sheamus.
All right. Markeia.
Well, for me, when I actually picture, who would be the winner and then who would be the one that has to kiss the arse, and it's like, I'm sorry, out of the two of them, I'm seeing Dolph as the one that could bounce back from that, while Sheamus couldn't with his character. So I'm gonna.
Still a way to look at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that Sheamus is gonna win that one.
Sheamus, all right.
And also, more women want to see Dolph's butt anyway. So why would you you got to hold on to that?
Huh?
I'm thinking of the demographic
I
here.
don't know. Some women might like the pasty.
Sure.
It's,
Wait,
that.
no, they're gonna be clothed, right?
What the hell is happening right now?
No, dude. Anytime anybody has had to join the Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club, it has been bare ass.
Oh no!
I'm so not comfortable with this conversation
no.
anymore.
You've seen,
Like
whatever.
they're wearing a jock strap or something.
I know you're
Sure.
It's like
Thongs,
it's like
whatever.
bedazzled, and then
Vince McMahon wears thongs.
they like powder it, and then the other one has to kiss it.
Yeah,
That
look it
was-
up on the network.
yeah.
$9.99.
Right,
Yeah.
and the rest of April is free.
Exactly.
For new subscribers.
Oh
my goodness.
We got a
All right.
week.
Did I say who I was going to pick?
No, I interrupted.
I am picking. That's so fun. I am picking Sheamus.
Sheamus.
All right, next one. Daniel Bryan, the IC champ, versus B&B. That is Barrett. Yeah, I call him B&B. Yeah.
You feel real good about that.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm totally. I am going to say. I'm gonna do the same thing that I'm gonna go with my heart. I'm gonna pick Bad News Barrett, even though I think Daniel's gonna win. But
Well,
I'm gonna say Bad News Barrett.
how injured is Brian still? I mean, how injured is he still?
I
Like in
mean,
real life?
We don't know.
They don't really talk
Nobody
about
knows.
it.
Kayfabe.
It's
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah.
gonna talk.
They haven't publicly announced what his injury was.
Right. Mm. I'm gonna stick with Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
With that one, but I think it's gonna be done in some way where he won't have to do like a whole lot of heavy lifting for the match. I don't know what that's gonna be, but I can see Barrett getting taken down in some way, or like there's a DQ. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
I don't want to see the IWC march on the WWE headquarters like Black People March on Ferguson. So I'm going to go with Daniel Bryan.
Okay. Okay.
Just do that.
Yes, I did. Because if Daniel Bryan loses, the internet's going to explode.
We riot.
Except for me.
Except
Daniel
for you.
loses, we riot.
Yeah.
All right.
I say no contest. I don't think the match is happening. To protect Daniel Bryan, I don't think he's going to get stripped to the championship. I
Yeah.
just don't think the match is happening, so no contest.
I'm writing no contest for you.
Sounds good.
You're. That
Great
was-
call.
Cute
Yeah.
move. Cute move. Little note from Christian Rosenberg.
So cute.
Cute. All right.
Cuteness.
Thanks,
Next
bro.
one. For the U.S. Championship. No problem, bro. John Cena versus Rusev. What you think, guys? What you think?
All right, the Russian chain match. Rome, you want to go first
I mean,
for this time?
is
You've
this-
been not going first.
Is
for a
this
little
what's
bit.
going to keep on happening for a long time? Is Cena versus Rusev? I'm kind of a little over it.
Well, I mean, we got Mania, and we saw what happened there. If Cena wins, this is done. If Rusev wins, I still think this is done. Man, that's a hard one, though, because it could go either way.
It could go absolutely either way.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say they continue the monster push somehow. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna call Rusev to win.
Okay, Rome, Rusev. I am going to go with the chat because everybody is saying Cena, so I am going to be the voice of the chat at AFTERBUZZ TV. I'm picking John Cena.
Well, I was going to go Cena anyway, because, well, it's Cena. But then also it's like picturing Rusev with that chain, and I can see him, he's going to get froggy with that chain. That's just going to happen. Yeah. I mean, and that's going to be really enjoyable and really uncomfortable at the same time. It's going to be a good match, but yeah, Cena's going to win.
Too late. Did you not? Too late.
No, I can still change it. I've done it before, but I'm not changing it now. I'm thinking. If I change it, you guys will see on Twitter. Show's not until Sunday.
That's true.
Right.
That's true. I was going to call him Daniel.
To call him Daniel?
My name is Daniel.
Daniel Bryan.
No, you know what? It's because I put your everyone's first letters in here, and then there's 2 M's, so I put your last name. So I was like, Daniel. Okay. So anyways, Donica.
My name is Daniel. Cena. I think there could be something fun with the chain. We haven't seen any of this on television before, but I think there could be something fun where like the chain breaks and they end up using it as a weapon and keeping away from the corners and all that.
What? Using the chain as a weapon in a chain match?
What? That never happened.
Wait, so who are you picking? What did I miss? Did you pick someone?
He picked Cena.
I'm picking Dan. I'm John Cena. I think they're doing too well with the open challenges, and I don't think Rusev would do anything like that. It's making something exciting for you to tune into Raw each week, even though people do it anyway. So I think they would want to continue with that. And they just released that U.S. Championship, the champ is here shirt, and they probably want him to sell. So I figure Cena's going to win.
See, that's how smart
That's
you
why
are.
I'm reserving my right to change mine to
You want to change it now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Flip-flopper, flip-a-flopping.
Because I know it's gonna happen. It would be cool if. Yeah, I am.
Can't go with your heart, Rum.
It would be cool if they gave him
Markeia.
just this huge heel run, but he's already been on a huge heel run. So call me Mitt Romney. I don't care. Do it.
All right, let's get to the final match, the main event. In the steel cage, we have Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins for that big old championship. But Randy Orton cannot RKO, and Kane will be in charge of opening and closing the gates. Who do you guys think?
And Kane
is
already
gonna
helped
take it?
Rollins get back into the ring tonight.
He helped him. He gave him a little
He did
hand right
help
there.
him. At first, it
Couple
looked like he
hands.
was going to do like a head kick or something. I was like, yeah, do it. Yeah.
I mean, it's such a tease. I would love to just see him go all out.
Yeah.
Like, forget you.
Okay, well, Rollins is going to retain.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think, okay, because they say that Orton can't RKO. I think Rollins is going to RKO.
He's gonna RKO him.
And then curb stomp him.
If the curb stomp was banned or not, allegedly.
Maybe Randy Orton will be disqualified for RKOing. I don't know. I mean,
I'm pretty sure that not Ambrose, that Rollins is gonna nail a RKO on Orton.
I mean, he
at some
has
point.
to. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so delicious.
If the story
I want to
is
see it.
if the story is true about him being the WWE banning the curb stomp, then yeah. It's only academic. He has to do it.
so you're picking Seth as well.
Oh yeah, I don't care what happens in the match. Rollins is winning,
I'm picking Rollins as well.
or it's a no contest some kind of way. Either way, Rollins leaves with the belt.
Yeah, he's going to retain, but it's going to be so much fun to watch. Mark?
I think that
Daniel?
yes. Hi, my name's Dennis. There have been some teasers already released for Payback. Either way, Seth Rollins is going to retain, but I think that Roman Reigns might get involved in some way, shape, or form
On what?
in the cage match,
Okay.
Well, okay.
resulting in essentially a no contest. So they would have to redo the match. Maybe all three of them.
That would be fun.
But you are picking Seth.
I am picking Seth.
Okay, so you're not doing a
Not Dennis,
cute
Seth.
no contest. Okay. Got it.
Cheap. Come on. I'm concerned for my fellow Daniel's health.
All right, guys. Well, that is going to do it. We have the predictions right here. We'll send it off to Rosenberg, who likes to print it out and tweet it, and
It's
you
all
guys can look
official
at it.
and stuff.
I know,
Yeah.
it's all cute. So we will not be getting text messages. Where's your predictions? We will be
Yeah.
saved for this weekend unless someone wants to change like Rome just did, you know. It could happen.
Hi, I'm
So
Mitt Romney, running for president.
in the meantime, where can everyone follow you guys? Starting in the engineering booth.
Mark?
You can find me on Twitter at SoapboxMark. How about that? That's easy.
All right. Next, Rome.
Rome the Ruler on IG, Rome the Ruler on Twitter. Apparently, I'm running for president. Black Lesnar, let's go.
I love Black Lesnar.
At Markeia McCarty, that's Twitter and Instagram.
And you can find me at KAORIOUS. That's Kaorius on Twitter and Instagram and everywhere, anywhere. Also, don't forget, hashtag ABTV SmackDown is how you tweet us all week long. Questions, comments, all that good stuff. And you can find us at AFTERBUZZ TV. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, all that juicy stuff. And we'll catch you guys next week for some more SmackDown.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Black Lesnar. See you later.
Black Lesnar.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.